Every night you sleep less than 7 hours, your brain physically shrinks. Not metaphorically, not gradually over decades. Researchers measured it. 1 night of poor sleep increases the level of amyloid beta in the brain by an amount that normally takes months of aging to accumulate. 1 night. And most people are doing this every single night of their lives, wondering why their memory is getting worse. Here is what nobody tells you about sleep. Sleep is not rest. Rest is passive. Sleep is the most metabolically active period your brain experiences. While you sleep, a system called the glymphatic system activates. Think of it as the brain's sewage system. During deep sleep, the spaces between brain cells expand by up to 60%. Cerebrospinal fluid rushes through these expanded channels and physically flushes out the toxic waste that accumulated in your brain during the day. The primary waste product being clearedis amyloid beta, the protein that accumulates into the plaques found in the brains of Alzheimer's patients. During wakefulness, amyloid beta builds up constantly. During sleep, the glymphatic system clears it. Miss the sleep, miss the clearance. The toxic protein stays. The plaques accumulate faster. The brain ages faster. This is not a theory. This discovery won the Nobel Prize in Physiology for its foundational researchers. The glymphatic system is one of the most significant neuroscience discoveries of the past 2 decades. Now here is the mistake almost everyone makes. It is not just about hours. It is about timing. The glymphatic system does most of its work during a specific sleep stage called slow-wave sleep, also called deep sleep. Deep sleep occurs predominantly in the first half of the night. If you go to bed at midnight and wake at 7, you have missed the window where the most powerful brain cleaning occurs. If you drink alcohol before bed, even 1 drink, alcohol suppresses slow-wave sleep significantly. The hours are there. The cleaning is not. If you sleep with your phone nearby, even with the screen off, the ambient light and electromagnetic presence disrupts the melatonin release that initiates deep sleep architecture. And if you eat late at night, the body prioritizes digestion over sleep depth, reducing the quality of slow-wave sleep even when total hours look adequate. People look at their hours. They should be looking at their depth. Here is what happens to the brain when this pattern continues for years. A study from the University of California Berkeley scanned the brains of older adults and measured both amyloid accumulation and sleep quality. Adults with the most severe slow-wave sleep disruption showed the highest amyloid accumulation. They also performed significantly worse memory tests the following day. A separate 25-year longitudinal study published in Nature Communications in 2021 followed nearly 8,000 people and found that consistently sleeping 6 hours or less per night in midlife was associated with a 30% increased risk of dementia, not correlated with dementia, directly predictive of it. After adjusting for every other risk factor, the brain does not forgive chronic sleep debt. It records it.in protein plaques, .in lost neurons, .in the slow, quiet erosion of the cognitive reserve that most people do not notice until it is significantly diminished. Now the part that changes everything. Sleep quality is not fixed. It is not determined by age or genetics alone. It is highly responsive to intervention. Temperature is one of the most powerful levers. Core body temperature must drop by 1 to 2 degrees to initiate deep sleep. A cool room, between 18 and 20 degrees Celsius, dramatically improves both sleep onset and slow-wave sleep depth. This is one of the simplest and most well-supported sleep interventions in the research. Light exposure timing matters enormously. Morning sunlight in the first 30 minutes of waking sets the circadian clock that determines when melatonin releases that evening. Without morning light, the entire sleep timing system drifts. Avoiding bright light after sunset preserves melatonin levels and significantly improves deep sleep architecture. Exercise improves slow-wave sleep more reliably than almost any supplement or drug. Even a 30-minute walk in the afternoon produces measurable improvements in deep sleep depth that same night. And the last meal timing matters. Finishing eating at least 3 hours before bed allows the body to complete digestion before sleep begins, protecting slow wave sleep from digestive interference. There is one more finding that the longevity researchers did not expect. Emotional state before sleep is one of the strongest predictors of sleep quality that night. People who go to bed carrying unresolved stress, ruminating on problems, replaying difficult conversations, spend significantly more time in light sleep stages and significantly less in deep sleep. The nervous system does not enter repair mode while the threat detection system is still running. The practice of deliberately releasing the day before sleep, whether through slow breathing, writing thoughts down to externalize them, or a simple review of what went well, is not soft psychology. It is neuroscience. It is preparation for glymphatic clearance. It is protecting the brain's ability to clean itself tonight from the damage it accumulated today. Your brain has a cleaning system. It runs every night. It requires specific conditions, and for most people, those conditions are never fully met. The result is not immediate. It is cumulative. Year after year, the protein builds up, the neurons weaken, the cognitive reserve quietly depletes, until the day the symptoms become visible, and by then, decades of missed clearance have already shaped the outcome. The window is now, not when the symptoms appear. Go to bed earlier, cool the room, get morning light, finish eating 3 hours before sleep, put down the phone, release the day. The brain is waiting to clean itself. Let it. If this changed how you will sleep tonight. Subscribe for weekly longevity science from a perspective you will not find anywhere else. Next video: the ancient breathing technique that monks in Tibet used for centuries to slow their own aging, and what modern science discovered when they finally measured what happens inside the cells. See you there.